Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to your Fast Track to 7 a.m. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Alex Larson.
A man arrested in connection to a Fargo murder case has officially been charged, but not with murder. Amir Logan is now charged with 2 counts of unlawful possession of firearm, both Class C felonies.
The Cass County State Attorney's Office says it's reviewed the available evidence in the death investigation of 24-year-old Zion Brooks. That case is active. A man accused of threatening a family after stabbing and killing their dog last October is out on probation now.
Gerald Knorr pleaded guilty to 3 counts of terrorizing related to the altercation near the 13th Avenue Walmart in Fargo. He admitted to police that he stabbed a dog, which did end up dying.
The family tells Valley News Live the 4-year-old husky was off leash but well behaved, and they had encountered Knorr and his dog several times before. They say Knorr stabbed Blue and then threatened the family.
Knorr was not charged in the dog's death, but court records say the terrorizing charges stem from Knorr threatening that family. And the court documents also detail a separate incident inside the 13th Avenue Aldi grocery store just 2 days later. Police were called there because store staff say he was harassing a woman. It was all caught on camera.
And he was sentenced to 2 years of supervised probation. We now know when the plea hearing will be for former North Dakota Senator Ray Holmberg, who's accused of traveling abroad to sexually abuse a child. Court documents show Holmberg is expected to plead guilty to federal charges next month. He was indicted in October with traveling to the Czech Republic several times to have sex with a child. That includes a 2011 trip where he's accused of using state funds.
The investigation began when text messages surfaced between him and a man jailed on child pornography charges. He was set to stand trial in November, but a plea deal was filed on Monday instead. Holmberg faces up to 30 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. A Fargo man is in the Cass County Jail accused of robbing 2 people at gunpoint.
Court documents say Tyreek Jones stole $3,000 from one person and $300 from another. Officials say Jones admitting to buying marijuana from one of the victims, but denying having a gun or robbing her.
He's charged with 1 felony count of robbery with a dangerous weapon. Grand Forks police were called after an electric scooter crashed into a car just before 2 yesterday afternoon.
Police say the car was turning onto 28th Avenue South off South Washington Street when the scooter hit the driver's side door. They say the scooter was going across the crosswalk when it hit the car. The rider was taken to the hospital for injuries.
Anyone who saw the crash is urged to contact the Grand Forks Police Department. Well, the popular Fort Snelling State Park and several other Minnesota state parks officially off limits for Independence Day. This is all due to the recent severe flooding. The DNR says dozens of state parks have either trails, beaches, or amenities all closed for the holiday.
And they ask people to be careful on their ATVs as well.
Hiking, you could, walk over a log that's in the middle of the trail. If you're on a motorized trail, you're going at a high rate of speed because you're on an ATV or something. Some of those things that are left behind in trails could be a bigger danger.
If you're heading to an area that may be affected by high water, they say you should check and make sure it's fully open before you head out for the 4th.
And as flooding continues across southern Minnesota and southeast South Dakota, volunteers with the American Red Cross are lending a helping hand.
More than 120 people from the Minnesota and Dakotas region branch of the Red Cross are helping communities impacted by the flooding.
This includes assessing more than 500 homes, giving more than 1,200 emergency relief supply kits, and other things.
That's really what makes the Red Cross so special. Is we've got many people that care and are with people in some of their toughest times.
You at home can help by volunteering, donating money, or donating blood.
Those at the Red Cross say sometimes these disasters cancel blood drives, which can lead to having less blood for those who need it down the road. All right, turning our attention to the weather now. Beautiful morning.
Yeah, a great start
wow.
as the countdown to the holiday is on, but...
Yep. Ooh, let's see what we got coming our way. Meteorologist Lisa Green is in with more. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, we are still in our active pattern. We're watching out for rain and thunder here coming up in the forecast. I do want to also check in on an area of major concern, and that is, of course, the Caribbean with Hurricane Beryl. barreling to the island of Jamaica. Currently a Category 4 storm you see there. Here's the island of Jamaica, kind of tough to make out with all of the action going on this graphic, but it is on its way there. And in fact, Jamaica, especially the East Coast, already feeling the impacts from this storm as it's moving its way west-northwest at 20 miles per hour. So it is on course for perhaps making landfall, that center of circulation. But even if the eye wall does not make its way over Jamaica, we're still looking at big impacts through the day today. Steady winds of 145 miles per hour. That's just your almost constant wind speed. A gust to 175 miles per hour. Again, a Category 4 storm. So Jamaica going to be impacted by this later, the Cayman Islands, as we go into tonight. So again, watching that storm throughout the weekend. It may be making its way into the Gulf of Mexico by the end of the week. So that could have some implications for places like Texas and of course the east coast of Mexico after it makes its way over the Yucatan Peninsula. So a lot going on with that storm. We'll continue to keep you updated. But again, we want to talk about the 4th of July weekend for us. We're looking at some clear skies right now in Fargo, looking beautiful out there to start the day. Temperatures upper 50s to some low 60s. Wind is out of the west or southwest. We should have winds maybe gusting to 20 miles per hour, maybe 25 miles per hour into the afternoon, but not too windy. And a beautiful day here today. Temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s. Now this forecast is for Fargo. If you're in the northern valley, you're more likely to see some isolated showers, maybe even a thunder shower this afternoon. So still can't even rule it out today on this quieter day during the week. Into the 4th itself, we do still have chances for scattered rain and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon and maybe lingering into the evening. So that's going to be a concern for fireworks time. Not necessarily hitting everybody, but the possibility is there. So we're going to keep an eye on that for you. And you can always check for the latest on the VNL weather app, not just on the 4th, but throughout the holiday weekend, because we do have storm chances pretty much each day coming up this holiday weekend. Just a continuation of what we've been dealing with all summer long, it feels like.
Yeah, well, thank you for the heads up at least.
Yeah, you know, it's good to be ready, and we won't get washed out this weekend either.
Yeah.
We'll have some good opportunities of enjoying sunshine, including today. Today looks pretty good.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
a plus. Thank you, Lisa.
Well, as you know, the best days of summer are upon us. The Red River Valley Fair is now heading into week 2.
And that's also where we find the Valley Today's Tatum Miller live at the fairgrounds, letting us know what we can expect going into this weekend. Good morning, Tatum.
Good morning, ladies. That's right. We are here live at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds, and we are on the Midway right now. We have the sun coming up behind me right over the Ferris wheel. It is a gorgeous morning out here. We're here live again with Erin Fons with the Red River Valley Association. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining me. So I know last weekend was our big opening weekend of the fair, but we're here for week 2. So what can we expect?
Exactly. So we switched to a 3-weekend format. So we were open Friday, Saturday, Sunday last week, closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're opening back up on the 4th of July at 5 p.m. and then have a full schedule this weekend of concerts, rides, and food.
Oh yeah, so for people out there who don't have 4th of July plans, still looking for something to do, what does our lineup look like?
Yeah, so we open at 5 p.m. We're urging people to go to either Bruhala or Bonanzaville for their events during the day. And then we have our Heroes Day presentation at 6 p.m. And then Hairball will take the stage, general admission free concert, and then after a giant fireworks show that you can watch from the Midway or the grandstand.
That's fantastic. And who doesn't love a free concert? And we heard that Moorhead also canceled their fireworks. So coming out here is a great opportunity if you still want to see a great display. But we also have some other artists coming this weekend. Who else do we have?
Yep, so Young Gravy and Taylor Holder will be here on Friday. Ludacris and Dax will be here on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Skillet and Colton Dixon will be here. So a full lineup, something for everybody to see.
Oh, I have my eye on coming to the Young Gravy concert. So we have lots of rides, lots of vendors, as you can see behind us, but we also have some animal friends here.
Yes, so we talk a lot about the concerts, we talk a lot about their rides and the food, but truly the heart of our fair is eggs. So checking out our Egg Education Center, we put over $1 million in renovations into that. So it's a year-long facility that people can come and see, and we are highlighting it this week.
Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning, Erin. And like Lisa said, hopefully you can find some pockets of sunshine this weekend to head on out here. We'll check in with you one more time. I'm Tatum Miller for Valley News Live. Back to you at the studio.
Cute. Yeah, sounds like a great way to spend the holiday.
You got it. Thank you for that live look, Tatum.
And a reminder, if you can't make it out this weekend, the fair runs until July 14th.
And another reminder, if you're headed out to the Red River Valley Fair, North Dakota Sober Ride Lyft is offering $10 off rides in West Fargo.
Yeah, we have the codes too. There are 2 different ones you can use. The first one is for this coming weekend. The second one is for next weekend, which is also the last few days of the fair.
As far as where to catch a ride, you can head on over to the ND Sober Ride pickup location at the fairgrounds. That's at the north gate of Lot E. And grocery stores busy preparing for the 4th of July.
Yeah, yum. Burgers, kebabs, and other specialty items flying off the shelves.
It's kind of just that time of the year that it's a good time to grill, get out and enjoy the summer and with family and friends and enjoy some good food.
But you need to stay healthy. Health experts say when doing your grilling, don't forget to keep that meat cold until you are ready to actually grill it.
And check the internal meat temperatures. Keep your cooking surfaces and equipment clean.
And here's another reason to celebrate this 4th of July. Gas Buddy predicting that nationwide gas prices will hit a 3-year low, averaging at $3.49.
Ooh, that can mean serious savings for the more than 60 million Americans who are expected to hit the road this week, according to AAA.
Well, the Today Show and CBS Morning's just about to start, but hey, if you're headed out on your holiday vacation, stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.